Y'all ready?
Like us on Facebook at Realtalk 101 Radio. Follow us on Twitter at Realtalk 101. Listen every hour of every day.
Worldwide radio, here we come.
Realtalk 101 Radio.
Pop it on me. Stop acting like a tease. Stop acting like a tease. Pop it on me.
Pop it on me. Stop acting like a tease. That's my boy, Math Allen. I'm telling y'all, that is the new. He's like the baby Chris Brown. I'm telling you, the boy is gonna be bad. He is already bad, but he's doing shows, getting out there in the pub. Big ups to Chance Talent, getting him out there. My boy Jure, Math Allen doing his thing. He gonna be a force to be reckoned with, y'all. I'm telling you, you watch. Mark my words. Math Allen is gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Now, if you didn't see the show, you can see his show live on our website, realtalk101radio.com, or go to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe right now if you haven't done it already. Just take one little button, Real Talk 101 Radio. It's Fresh Friday, Urban Soul Radio, Real Talk 101 Radio. We in the building. I have my man on the phone with us right now, Mr. Chazz Dixon. What's happening?
Hey, how's it going?
Man, I'm good. I'm all right. We got you on the phone, so I'm extra good. What's going on, brother?
Hey, that's the way I was feeling about being on the air with you. The Birdman.
Man, you like that song? I think that young man right there is gonna be he's the next Chris Brown type of talent right there. That young dude is bad. Did you hear that song?
I did. I enjoyed it. I really did. And speaking from the old school, as you called it earlier, I enjoyed it. Talent is talent.
He is bad, man. I'm just excited for everybody to hear you and hear exactly what you bring to the table, because we've been talking a lot. Like my partner, man, Nelson. He's the head of Urban Soul Radio, our sister station. We two stations in one. This joker always talking about bringing the musicianship back to music, and you do just that with your song, man. And I just can't wait for the people to hear it, but I want them to know a little bit about you first, though, Chazz.
Thank you. I'm ready.
So
wow.
Fresh Friday. Welcome, Chazz Dixon, to the Fresh Friday show.
Hello, everybody.
And Chazz, you can say hello to my beautiful co-host. She smells so good right now. Her name is Lady Incredible.
Wait. You gonna tell me she smells so good? And that is cold. Hello, sister. How are you?
See, that's why you should have been here, Chazz.
I had to.
It's a pleasure to meet both of you.
That's what's up. Now, Chazz, let us know a little bit about you. First off, let everybody know how they can find you so they can look at you while they're listening to you right now. Let everybody know how they can find you, your social media, man.
Oh, man, you can find me on Facebook, /Chazz Dixon. You can find me at ChazzDixon.com. You can find me on Twitter at Chazz Sings. You can find me on Instagram at Chazz Sings. You can Google Chazz, and I should also add the spelling is CHAZ for zebra, Z for zero, so 2 Z's.
That's right.
And Dixon is spelled Dixon.
That's right. Check him out, man. Check him out. If you love music, you want to hear this, man. Just Smooth he got that what's the name of that movie with Taye Diggs?
Stella Gotta Go Back?
No, not Stella. No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The one with Nia Long and the
Love Jones.
Love Jones. There we go.
Bam.
Got that Love Jones feel to it. Got that Love Jones feel to it. Now you actually break out in your press, man. You say you remember the red light parties. Ask R&B singer Chazz Dixon. He asked you guys out there, man, do you remember the red light parties? Tell us a little bit about the red light parties, Chazz.
Oh, man, that was happening. You know, the guys would show up. You'd have your red light parties. The girls would show up ready to dance, in the mood for love. And the guys would stand on the wall and just kind of stare. Yeah. And then if you got bored, you get up and stand up with someone beautiful and get your grind on. But that's what was happening. And if you remember that time when it was all about romance, when your heart started to skip a beat, when the girl you really wanted to talk to made you just go on a piece and vice versa, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so how do you feel with your music now? Are you going to be bringing those type of parties back? That feeling, that love, the lyric, the musicianship. How do you feel like you're gonna be able to bring that back?
You know, the thing about that is it's never really gone anywhere. You know, if you put on a good song that's romantic, you're going to sit in your car and find that emotional moment by yourself, or you're going to sit with that person that you love, or when you're out in the club, you're going to look across the room at that person that you really want to be with. And that mood, that emotional thing is going to happen when you listen to my music.
That's right. I like that. See, I like that. That's
memorable.
That confidence.
That memorable
That's
legacy.
that confidence.
Type
So
of
you
stuff.
can't be doing that in the club nowadays. These jokers, the world is different now. You know what I'm saying? They might mess around and get married right there in the club. You can't be doing that nowadays, man. You're gonna be having people calling you. Remember that part in Ray when that guy came up to the piano? He said, man, you using God's word. He was trying to blame Ray Charles for everything. They're gonna be blaming you for babies being made, Chad.
I hope so.
So you know what?
I hope so, because love music is love music. That's what we've gotten away from. Everybody is just talking about the bang, 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 and of course, a good love song leads to that.
Ding, ding, ding.
But that romance, that emotional foreplay is what's so very badly needed.
Man.
Now you
So
describe
intimate, so passionate.
man.
You don't hear
man.
that?
Yeah, it is. I hear it. That's why. His
Okay,
music's
so
gonna be good.
what can people expect from you live and in person? Because it sounds like it's one of those intimate, private settings that it'll put you in. But what can your audience expect to see, you know, live and in person?
I'm going to actually quote a young lady who would always show up at my shows, and the way she described it, she said she and her husband love to come to the show, and the reason they love to come is because when the show is over, he told me, I always enjoy paying for your shows because when I go home, my wife lets me know how happy she was that I came to a Chazz Dixon show.
That's what's up. Chaz, do me a favor. Turn your radio down in the background. We can hear the back feed coming in.
Hold on just a moment.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
But that's good, man. A live show. So you seem really like you are super seasoned with doing live shows all the time. Do you prefer live shows over getting in the studio?
I love both of them. I've been singing on stage live since I was 4 years old.
Okay.
I've been writing. I signed my first deal as a writer when I was 17 years old.
That is dope.
I have done everything from singing a cappella on street corners to, God bless, 5,000 packed rooms, as well as the outdoor festivals where we've got 10,000 or more. So I just love to perform. If I can sing, I'm going to sing anywhere.
Man, that is a lot of these artists don't understand that. They feel, oh no, you got to pay me $500 just to sing. I'm so sick of that. And you really, so you speak. Everything you say in your bio is true. His music is a blend of Motown with a contemporary flavor. And back in Motown, that's what we used to seeing. You know what I mean? I'm only an 80s baby, but I was raised on that music, and my mom showed me that type of music, man. And they would get out there and they sing. You know what I mean? It ain't just, oh, give me a good beat and I'll put a melody to it. They actually sing. So
Well, you first have to love it.
that's true.
And the one thing, like you mentioned the brothers at Motown, I was blessed to have had the opportunity of being groomed by the great Harvey Fuqua, who also groomed Marvin Gaye. There was Marv Tarpon. Of course, I got to travel along with Smokey Robinson. In fact, my old bass player is actually his current bassist today.
Oh, man.
I was blessed to have been groomed by a lot of these wonderful people. Bobby J, for instance, who's with the Teenagers. Just wonderful, wonderful people. They taught us to give.
Man.
They taught us to enjoy, and they taught us that we're the second part. The main thing is that you come to the show or that you listen to the record and you go home with the good groove.
Yeah. Man, you gotta get Smokey
like
Robinson
that.
to come on to this show, man. We gotta get him here. That I wouldn't even talk. I would just look at him.
Hey,
Yeah.
we'd love to come and do this at the station, man. That's what I do.
Man, I cannot wait until you come out here. That would be, man, as soon as you get the chance to come to California. We just started our concert series on the Real Talk 101 radio side, man. We please come and perform in that, man. We would love that big time. Now
Absolutely.
let's
Absolutely.
talk a little bit about what you said.
That's what it
You
is.
said your music, it describes his music as the kind of soul and AM radio used to play back in the day.
Yeah, where I'm from in the Midwest, we had WVON, of course, WGCI, WLS, the world's largest station. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stations. In the Milwaukee, for instance, they had WOKY, WRIT, WAWA, WLUM. Stations that really cater to R&B, pop and R&B.
Man.
And it was about romance. I can't stress that word enough. Romance. It's about that giggly that you feel when you see somebody that you really got to dig on.
Buddy.
That's what's up. I like that.
I miss that.
Yeah.
I really think that that's something that is not expressed that often in music nowadays. Like you said, it's all about the ding, ding, ding. Like, we already know that's going to happen. But still,
Yes.
But see,
the lyrical content is really, besides the, music, that combination, that perfect combination was why some of the music back in the the Motown era lasted, and it's still lasting so long.
Miles
because we can,
J and
that's what I'm
you know
saying.
what I mean?
The
We got a taste of it
Temptations
when
and
we got
Marvin
to the
Gaye
80s.
and Smokey, and
Yeah.
then of course now Chazz Dixon. Your music, I know, is going to be here as a legacy.
And what do you plan on doing with your music, Chazz? Like, do you guys have any like some tours or big time distribution coming up?
Yes, well, I would love to have a big-time distribution deal. I've been waiting on it for a long time. This is, in fact, my 11th CD, and I'm very happy to have been given the privilege of doing it. Getting back out on the road this year, finally, I had a serious car accident in February 15th of 2009. Broke my neck in two places, busted my legs.
Oh, man.
And I'm happy to be up. I'm round. I'm walking, singing. God blessed me with an incredible opportunity to do it again. We are coming back now with this album, Love's Calling, which was created by Emotional Therapy. Wonderful producer through Audio Addicts, DJ Payday, 40 Mil.
Yeah, I see that
the gang at Audio Addicts is just fantastic. So they've got me up and rolling, and I am happy as a kid in a candy store.
You got any?
Sure.
You got any shows coming up on the West Coast just yet? Have you guys scheduled that at all?
Nothing scheduled at all.
Okay.
In fact, what we're doing right now, we will be finishing the album Love's Calling. We're wrapping up everything right now. The album should be out into July. Of course, the first single from the album is Get It, which some of you have seen the video. I hope you'll go to YouTube and look at the video.
Check him out,
we were
y'all.
blessed to have over 160,000 views. The next video we're in the process of working on is a beautiful ballad called Say All Right, and it's about getting married.
Really? Say all right.
Say all
Which
right.
is something everybody runs away from. Everybody wants to talk about the booty call, but nobody wants to talk about what comes after.
You know what? Ain't that
what
so
should
sad?
actually come before. Okay?
Ain't that so
And
sad?
so,
Don't run from it. Don't run from it.
Well, see, everybody ain't trying to get married now. Come on.
But
man.
everybody trying to get the ding, ding, ding. Ain't that sad? Don't want the marriage, but gonna go get the ding, ding, ding.
yeah, and so this video is called Say All Right, and it's a romantic love song about just that, getting married,
That's cool.
and how beautiful it is.
See, I think that's the aspect that we're missing. Everybody want to get it on, but then
Well,
it's
some people
about
just-
that
Some
long
people just like
distance.
the extracurricular activity. That's all.
The
you know.
extracurricular activities. No, not at all.
Now, see,
And
it's, you get
there's a
some,
time and a place for that, too.
Yeah, it
the only
is.
thing is, I looked at all the performers that were out. I remember sitting at a record company where they were talking with all the artists, and they were discussing the morals and the fact that we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. And everybody said this, everybody said that, but nobody wants to step up and do something about it. So I decided, listen, this album, we're going to actually step up and do something about it. The lyrics, the music is going to go back to that time when it was a happy period. We could hold hands. You could walk with your girl. You could hug and kiss her. You could dream about all those wonderful things, but you just did it while you were just in that rock of the music.
That's right. That's right.
And you know what? It shows that I know you wrote and recorded over 30 songs. How hard was it to pick the final 14 that you wanted?
That's got to be super hard.
For your CD?
It was almost impossible. Rule of thumb, we go in the studio and we'll record what we think is going to be the album. Then we pick out that 13, 14 songs that will make the album. Then we sit down and listen to it, and we take the weakest 4 songs, and we cut them, and we re-record or cut 4 new songs that we think is stronger than anything else on the album, and put those in its place.
Okay. Now, when you guys made all of those songs, were you? Well, first off, let me ask you this, because we always like to make a creative form so that any artist that come on here, you can give back something to any of the artists that listen. We have artists that either listen live or go back and listen to the show. What can you give to an up-and-coming artist, since you've been around so long and you've been performing, like literally performing? What can you give to an independent artist that will help them with something like that? Like, what would be the reason? What's the best? I guess I'm trying to say, what is the advantage of doing something like making so many songs, but yet you only pick 14?
Well, first off, you have to love it. You have to really be an artist, because if you're really an artist, 14, 30, 50, 100, I mean, my God, 1,000 songs. What's 1,000 songs if you really love this?
Yeah.
In fact, if you were working at the Ford plant making cars, and somebody asked you today, well, can you tell me what part you made at 2 o'clock? If you can tell him what part you made or how many parts you made, then you weren't really doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because if you really love it, man, by the time the album comes out, you've already written beyond, above and beyond.
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
So, like,
It's like looking at an act like Prince or Rick James or whoever it is that you really love, and they tell you, man, we've got tons and tons of music in the vault. I can't tell you how much music is in the vault.
Yeah.
All I can tell you is I'm constantly trying to write. I'm constantly trying to do something new. And I'm constantly, fortunately, being inspired by wonderful, wonderful people. And that leads me to want to mention the guys I forgot to talk about. Is 2MM, Too Much Movement Entertainment, who produce my videos. You just love to work with all these wonderful people. They inspire me to do more.
And keep on
Big ups to
make it
2ML.
perfect everything. Big ups to them, man.
Big
Now,
ups to
Chazz, let
2ML.
everybody know one more time how to find your social media, man. Let them know where they can find you at, because we about to spin your music in just a second.
All right, the social media, Chazz Sings, Twitter, Facebook, Facebook /Chazz Dixon. You can also go to ChazzDixon.com. You can find all of my music on, of course, iTunes, CD Baby, Rhapsody, whatever your choice is
All
for
over
buying
the place.
music.
Go
Amazon,
get
it.
Chazz Dixon.
Go get it.
you
Go
better
get it.
get
All
it. You
over
ain't
the
got
place.
no reason why you can't get it. You better Google Chazz Dixon with 2 Z's. Y'all better get that one.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, Chazz,
Yeah,
let's drop
and
this.
if you love to dance, if you love to step, you're going to love Get It. You're going to love this album.
You
That's
know,
right.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the whole I want to hear all 14 songs. I know you only dropping, you know what I mean, like 1 or 2 right now. Got the videos and stuff coming out, but I can't wait to hear the whole thing. I am a fan, Mr. Dixon. I am.
Thank you so much.
100%
Thank you both.
fan. All right, let's go, man. You drop this. We'll let you drop Get It right now. We're going to play it on your cue.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the mood to get your groove on,
Oh, yeah.
get it.
Let's go. Here we go, baby. Fresh Friday.
Fresh Friday.
Yeah.
You're tuned in to Fresh Friday. Major and independent artist interviews, music, celebrity news, and more. With fresh new bangers every Friday. Turn it up. This is another exclusive. You heard first, right here on Fresh Friday.
Love's calling. Choose me. You gotta give it up. Excuse me. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get it. Get up, get up, get up, get with it. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get it. Get up, get up, get up, get with it. Oh baby, my baby. Oh baby. Move it like this,
Yeah.
What's going on,
Get
y'all?
it. Get it.
I was
get
over
it.
here two-stepping in my seat.
Love is calling, Chaz. I like
Yeah,
that.
there it
I
is.
like that, man. That's a dope song. I like that track. You can hear the music, the musicianship in the song right there. I like that, man.
And it was real crisp. Like I could picture me with a convertible just going down PCH.
Yep.
Just breezing through that
Yep.
mud.
So much.
Heck yeah, with
Thank
your
you,
shades
Paul.
on and everything. All right, man. It's the Fresh Friday show. You guys are listening right now. We have
Yeah.
live on the phone my man Chazz Dixon, R&B
Dixon.
singer out of the Midwest. You listen to the Birdman.
And your girl, Lady Incredible.
Now, this is a time we do our Let It Fly. Now, we have an artist on the phone that I'm pretty sure he has a few things that he want to let it fly and get off his chest. So, Chaz, this is your time to let your frustrations fly right now. Something good, something bad, something that irked you, whatever it is. But that's the theme of our show on the Fresh Friday show, man. Let it fly, Chaz.
Real music.
There we
I'd
go.
like to see brothers and sisters that are making music, especially the brothers and sisters, talk about material things. Tell full stories, of course, but talk about things that are upbuilding in their music.
That's right.
You want to talk about a love song? Hey, great. You want to talk about bumping and grinding? Great. But do it in a way that honors the sisters that are our mothers, our daughters, our futures.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad a real man. It takes a real man to recognize that some of this music is it's degrading, and it's sad that some of the young ladies don't even realize it. But they like bumping their booty to it. I'm just like, do you not hear what it's saying? I agree. Real music.
Let it fly.
Chazz
Chazz
Dixon.
Dixon. That's
Talking
right.
about.
All right, Chaz, let everybody know, man, on the Fresh Friday show, what do you have coming up? Anything?
up.
One more time, man. Let us know where we can find you both.
What is
Your West
coming
Coast.
up is Love's Calling. Love's Calling by Chazz Dixon. And while you're waiting for it, download the single, get it. And if you just want to get an album right now, Emotional Therapy.
There we go. There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dixon.
Available online. Y'all better go on and get it.
Y'all can check him out.
And you don't, and I should add too, not just the actual downloads, you can actually buy the real CDs.
That's
Physical
right.
copies.
That's right. The hard
So
copies,
you can
huh?
get both. You ain't got no excuse why you ain't got the CD. None at all. No songs, no nothing. Go check out the video.
That's
All
right.
that. Get it.
That's right. Y'all follow him. Now let them know one more time how they can follow you on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff, man. One more time.
I'm glad you mentioned YouTube, the official Chazz Dixon YouTube page. You can find that. You can Google me and find a whole lot more. Of course, you can go to Facebook /Chazz Dixon. You can go to Twitter, Chazz Sings, Instagram, Chazz Sings. I'm there and I'm looking for you.
That's right, man. I appreciate you coming on with us, man. You are family
Definitely.
now. Whatever you have coming up, especially if you're out here on the West Coast. Although we
Please.
heard globally, man, whatever you have coming up on the West Coast, all you got to do is shoot it to us, and we will promote that. And if
We
we can
got
make
you.
it, we will come cover the event, man.
Yeah.
All love and support.
We love you guys so much. Thank you so very, very much.
No
Thank
doubt.
you, Chazz.
And we will have the show up and running for you in just a little bit, man.
Alrighty. God bless you guys and be well.
That was Chazz Dixon live on the Fresh Friday show, man. Hey, that's music right there, y'all.
Real music.
Go get it.
What we're
Go
missing.
get it.